What up, though? It's your man Bootleg from the legendary Dayton family.
What up? And it's the entrepreneur, producer extraordinaire, Pee Wee. And hey, we got a special guest in the building.
Indeed, we do.
Yeah.
One of the hardest working guys from the Midwest right here, man.
Yo, it's Babyfxce E.
Yeah,
Y'all heard it.
Babyfxce E. So what's up with you, E? Everything good with you, brother?
Yeah, I know.
Good to have you, brother.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to get right to it, man. What made, first of all, where the name Babyfxce E come from?
It really just gave to me. Like, I ain't never really want to go with the name. I was thinking about Lil E, but you know, Grindheart E. Go by Lil E, even though his name Grindheart E, everybody knew him as Lil E.
Okay.
So I was gonna go with Lil E, and then everybody was like, bro, you got a baby face, you might as well just, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't want to do it for so long, and I'm like, fuck it, I ain't gonna be a rapper anyway, so it ain't gonna matter, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't felt like you was gonna be a rapper?
Nah.
So what was you doing before you started rapping?
Shit, before I started rapping, getting money, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I got out of high school, I was just, you know, trapping,
Okay.
just getting money, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. I heard somebody say you can hoop pretty good. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay.
you a hooper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay. Okay.
Cause I used to hoop in high school. Then when I got out of high school, I knew that hoop shit was boxed up. So I was like, I'm about to just, you know, I was just really just getting into it.
Okay.
So what got you into rapping when you first what made you start or realize you could do it?
It was really my man's. He was like, hey, let's go to the studio on some, you know what I'm saying? He like, let's go to the studio. And I was like, all right, go to the studio. Go to the studio. Did a song real quick. Then after I did the song, motherfuckers listening to it, like niggas around, they was like, man, this shit hard, like for real. Like,
I mean, you just went in and just did it like that? Like
Yeah.
just that was your first time just trying?
yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, I wrote something down. I wrote like enough down, like probably like an 8 or some shit, and then after that, I just kind of freestyled the rest of the song. But after that, yeah, people was like, damn, this shit hard, like you might as well keep going.
That's
how I
crazy.
started.
Wow. And then how did your brother come into the picture?
He see, like I was just getting money with my brother, so like I was trapping with him for real. And then
Shout out to Mar too.
yeah.
What up, Mar? That's
So
a good dude.
we was really just getting money, and then so I was just helping him with his shit. You know, he really had the shit going on, like all the, you know what I'm saying, everything. He had everything going on, so I was really just helping him. And then like I made like 3 songs. It was like my 3rd song I ever made, and it was like, bro, you really hard. Like he was like, man, you need to like focus on music for real. And that's when I started focusing on music, and then everybody just really started, you know what I'm saying, chipping in and shit. And then that's really how it happened.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Organic.
great. So before you really like caught your first like buzz, how long had you been doing music? How long had you been out for a while, or it
Like,
kind of happened fast?
like buzz around the city.
Yeah.
I was probably rapping for like. See, that's the thing though. Like I wasn't like I make a song, and then 2 months later I just don't make a song. Then make a song. And 2 months later make a song.
Okay.
So I was never rapping consistently. Then once I dropped Invest. That was my first song. It had got 1,000 views in the first day, and I was like, shit, like especially like being from the city, like that's a lot to have for the first day.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, I got that, and then I dropped another song, like probably like 2-3 months later after that. Then this like shit started kicking up, and then my 3rd song I dropped was 6 Flags, and that took off. So it really took like when I started, like when I was locked in after my first drop, it really like after that it was like probably like 6-7 months to like.
That's fast, though.
Yeah.
Dang, that's fast.
a fast takeoff, man.
That's fast.
Yeah.
So when I first met you and started seeing you, that was early in your.
Yeah, that was early.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when you first started, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
So you was independent for how long before you got your first national deal, international?
I signed in like I can't really think of the year, but it was for sure. I for sure had Pulling Up and all that shit out, Broad Day, had them songs out. It was I can't really even think of the year, but I know it was like 3 years ago when I first signed. I think it was like 2022 probably.
And you were an Atlantic Records artist, right?
Yeah.
All right, just for those that don't know, that's major.
Yeah.
Atlantic Records, one of the biggest labels in the country. It's been that way for the 30 years now.
Yeah, that's big. That's big news.
Yeah.
That's powerful. But
Coming from Flint too.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I was like doing the label meetings, the labels were saying like a lot of those labels were saying like they ain't really ever been to Flint before.
That's the fact. Especially Atlantic, man. You know, most of the major labels go to the D to look for everything.
Yeah.
You know, so for an artist to come out of Flint and scratch and get a major deal like with Atlantic, that's putting in some work. Yeah, that need to be saluted, celebrated.
Yeah. He had multiple labels come. I seen him.
Yeah.
He had multiple labels come down here.
Visiting in the studio?
Yeah. He brought some of them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he had something magical going on then, because labels ain't gonna waste their time coming to check you out and kick it with you if they don't think it's something there.
Yeah. That's dope.
So I knew he had something. But let me ask you this too, E. Now, I know we got this whole movement going on with the sound we got with the city.
Yeah.
But and you a big part of it too. But I noticed you got something, and this is nothing to compare other people or nothing, but you got the edge with the ladies, man.
Oh, you definitely do.
He got the edge with the ladies.
Yeah.
So, and I'm saying, like, did that come from a part of just people? Is something you saying in your music, or is it something? It's something you got that you? How are you appealing to the ladies so much more than everybody else? What's up with that?
I don't know. I think for sure, I think it's the Babyfxce for sure. But like you said, like being popular, I already like knew people around the city for like a lot of people knew me around the city, so I feel like that played a part too. It played a part with just music in general. But yeah,
I saw you perform, man. Me and my son saw you perform at one of the festivals, man, and the chicks was going crazy. Yeah, I was like, damn, man.
It was in Flint.
Yeah. I want to say it was the what was the festival we performed at downtown?
Oh, the Antidote thing, or was it
Which one was it?
Antidote Fest.
Antidote Fest. That's what they had to, man. I was
That's
like, man.
Stilla and them niggas came.
Yeah, man. I had to, my sons done put me all the way up on him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That nigga, he like the LL Cool J.
Yeah, the
nigga,
ladies
shit,
go
man.
crazy. Yeah. That's a great edge to have.
It is, man.
Because when you rap the type of music that y'all do, this style of music is almost that y'all on. Correct me if I'm wrong. It hit the streets. It's almost like almost underground.
Yeah.
You know what y'all on. So it's kind of hard to sometimes to be a symbol for the ladies when you rapping that type of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Somehow you got that edge. That's dope.
No rap.
Yeah.
I had to realize too, like you gotta like when I first started rapping, I wasn't really like tagging along like stuff about the ladies in the songs or nothing like that. I wasn't talking too much about the females, but not like when I kept rapping, I'm like, man, I gotta start throwing some little jabs in there about, you know what I'm saying, about females, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I started reading this shit for real.
Okay, now look, now you young, man. Do that cause a problem? You get overwhelming attention from the ladies, where it's kind of like, man, bro, I gotta deal with this some type of way. Cause I'm pretty sure you get a lot of attention.
Yeah, like especially like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I go to the studio, and I don't know, I be wanting vibes in there. I be wanting like females in there, so I don't know, like if we say we leave a show or we leave somewhere, I'll be wanting all of them to come. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, I want all of them to come, all of them in the studio, or we got a B&B, I want all of them in there. It just be a lot, like it'd be a lot like when all of them trying to talk to me. You know,
right.
Instead of like, you know what I'm saying? I got guys over here too. Like you talk to one of the guys, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to try to spread it around.
Right.
I really just be wanting to be a good vibe everywhere. Yeah. Like and we got the females in here, we got my guys in here. You know what I'm saying? We really having our way. So it's like I be wanting to just, you know, I be wanting to be evened out.
Yeah.
I can dig it. That makes sense. You ain't selfish.
Hell no.
You want to spread the love a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm finna ask you with the climate, man. You know, with this generation of artists, right? It's a whole lot of violence, man. It was always that way. Yeah. Violence always been around rap music. Yeah. But how do you feel about the current level of violence that's around music?
Like just the violence right now. Like
Yeah, just
in music.
Yeah, around music, you know.
I mean,
Do you have an opinion? I mean, you might not even have an opinion.
No, I do. It's like, I mean, sometimes, bro, how I look at it for real, like some people be having a reason. Some people having a reason to feel the way they feel. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's just that they express it in the music, and then, you know, like.
But why do it got to be so? I like back in our day, right in the '90s, you can rap about violence, but you didn't have to really do it. But now, if you rap about violence, you got to really be standing on that business. That you got to really be.
No, you do.
Yeah.
You do. Like you can't be like rapping about no crazy shit, and then if a nigga come press you, and you not that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no stories about me like me. It ain't gonna be no stories about me like nigga come press me and then like, oh, that nigga he was on some bitch here, or he was on some. It's just I don't know, bro. It's like kind of like a respect thing with the young niggas. Like I ain't gonna lie though, but it do be fucking the young niggas heads up because they go out they way. Like this how it is with me, bro. I respect it to where like nigga, if that shit came your way, niggas come do some shit to you, niggas come pressing you, or niggas, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be a man and stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's right. But when we be having the young niggas heads fucked up, when they be trying to go out their way to show like, nigga, I'm like that.
That's
nigga, I'm
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Nigga, and it's a lot of niggas I know that's, you know what I'm saying? Especially the young niggas like, nigga, you not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, yeah, you like that with that gun on you and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't have my fair share of niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done ran into like, and then I had showed you wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and that's something, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Just being much older than you and being from the old school. Yeah, I was so man. At first, this whole change kind of saddened me to watch like how it happened to where now it's like people almost got to prove who they are on the songs, because I came from the era of like when Ice Cube was like, he was like my favorite rapper, but he was a street rapper back then, you know, the Dope Man and all those songs. But he said shit that we knew was fictional, but we still was, we was okay. He was 18 and he said, here's a little something about a nigga like me. Never should have been let out the penitentiary. He was only 18. We knew that wasn't true. We knew it wasn't true. We was cool. You know, but then we just started slowly watching hip hop change. You know, when you get Tupac came and was kind of like, hey, if you rapping about it, you better be about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it started changing.
That's what the fuck it up, because it's like it started being them niggas that's really laying like that for real. It's like then you get to looking at dog like, you know what I'm saying?
Then when 50 Cent came out with his resume, like he'd been shot up and beefing with Supreme, and we just started watching things change, and then people start really checking people, and it became a situation. It's a little different now.
Yeah, that's how it just be though. Like even like when I first started, like when I first was rapping, it's like I said, I never wanted to be a rapper. Yeah. So I'm playing around. I used to say like I didn't really want to. Like there's a lot of shit I'm like, no, I can't say that. That's cap. Or but man, it's a hard ass line. So I said, but when I started taking this shit serious, I'm like, nah, that shit gotta cut out. Like anything, like, you know what I'm saying? This is really my life now. Like this is really what I live. So now I really gotta, everything I say gotta be legit. So I started making shit, all my shit was legit. Like I say like it'd be a hard ass bar, I come up with my head and I'm like, I say that real quick. But you know what I'm saying? Then it'd be like, nah, this shit gotta be legit. So now, like when I started taking this shit serious, everything gotta be legit. Cause like you said, it'd be a nigga that really be laying like that, and they get to looking at you crazy like that.
And I
want to know. I want to know this, man. With the new album, what's the title? What's the title of the new album?
M Block.
M Block. Okay, tell us about it.
That's M Block. That's McClellan. You know.
Oh yeah. I grew up on Genesee and Taylor. Yeah.
We be right off McClellan and Martin Luther King.
Oh, right by Hinky Dinky.
Right by Hinky Dinky.
Okay.
That's really. That's shit. I said this in the song. I said M Block. That's where we trap. So that's where we rip. Like that's where we made all our money at. That's where we did everything at. Like anybody know we was over there. You know what I'm saying? Getting to it.
And that area ain't for no gangs.
No, you gotta be on point. Like when we stayed over there, like we ain't even like Like, you know how you can be at the crib when you go to sleep, you can, you get in your shorts or whatever, Nah, we slept in pants every day.
Had to be sleep ready. Ready to jump up.
We slept in pants and had guns in the bed with us every time we went to sleep. Like,
that's a good story.
Yeah, that's a movie.
Man,
You got a movie to do.
Man.
Yeah. Dang, that's
gotta
rough.
be ready to scratch.
And tell me this, E, because when I first met you, you got the same, and I say this all the time when I talk about you, you got the same personality, the same humbleness and all of that. How do you keep that, being a young dude in music and seeing a bag of money and seeing thousands of people coming at you and all of that, and you don't change? How do you because it's easy to be like, oh, I'm shitting on your niggas, boy, look at
Yeah,
how do you stay
game
like that?
solid and shit.
Yeah, it's probably, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably because like I said, like I ain't gonna lie, even in high school, like you know, bro, I was always trying to get some money. So like when I really got money, it wasn't too new to me. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like nothing too crazy, like I never, you know what I'm saying? Like it was times where I didn't have nothing for sure. Like even when I was like coming up on the rapping, I was spending all my money on rapping. I was literally broke. Like all I had was a credit card. You got to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I literally had no money for show, but it's like I had it, didn't have it, had it, didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. And then another thing, I don't never want nobody to, even before I knew I was gonna be big, I'm like, man, I don't never want anybody like, oh, this nigga acting different, or I damn near hated that shit. If you niggas say I was acting different, I damn near hated it. Like I never want to be a nigga acting different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't nothing change me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100 though.
That's what's up. And I like how you said it and made it sound simple and real, but it's hard for some people to do.
No cap.
Yeah,
It's impossible for some.
especially men, the pride that feeds your ego.
I mean, because after being broke for so long, when you get a chance to shit on motherfuckers, some people.
You gotta remember though, you was there. You gotta remember, like, nigga, you was there at one point. I was there at one point. I can't even judge you, nigga. Like, I can't even, like, man, you ain't got this. Like, nigga, I was right there too. You know what I'm saying? It was a point where I was right there with you, and I ain't have nothing either.
So do you go back to the hood and still fuck with the guys in the hood and shit?
Hell yeah. I still be on him all the time. I'm trying to, so look, they just tore this crib down and shit. They just tore this crib down right by the crib that we be at. And I was thinking about buying a property and put a full basketball court right there.
That's dope. That's big boy shit.
That's dope.
That's what I want to do for real.
That's dope. Even thinking that way, that's dope, man. That's real dope.
So giving back is important to you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Giving back to the community. That's dope, man. Salute him on that one.
Me and Mark gonna try to get that shit together for sure.
That's dope. No, so tell me this too.
And Mala too. Mala gonna help us too.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what's up. But yeah, so we got this. You know, this a topic that one of the main discussions I have with a lot of people who love hip hop and care about the Flint culture. Like right now, basically the Flint sound is pretty much, you know, like musically, we got a lot of these up tempo beats with the bass hitting, and you know, it might be some nice hypnotic loop going, and cats just rap all the way through it. And we don't hear a lot of, like, y'all don't do it like the traditional way that you hear a lot of music. It don't be a lot of hooks and all of that stuff. And I hear a lot of people say, you know, I mean, basically that's kind of what the sound is we have right here now. Yeah. Do you see that that's something that we gonna continue to ride out, or you see it evolving into something else, or that's where we at?
I see it evolving, because if you peep, like a lot of my, like, now I ain't gonna say a lot of my songs, but some of my songs been having hooks on them, like PTP,
True.
I'm a G, like shit been having hooks on it to where, like, but I ain't gonna lie, another reason why these people, like, remember, okay, so I don't know if y'all remember, but remember I did that I did a show for Flint. Remember I did it. I wanted all Flint artists. I ain't even posted on Instagram because I just wanted all Flint people to come. I ain't want nobody else to come. So I did it, and I had artists come. I made sure they had. Mind you, I did it all really by myself, like me, my mom, my brother. But I was really up there a lot, like up there setting up shit. Me, you know what I'm saying? As a rapper. So I was trying to make sure that shit was right, but I'm trying to give people show times, set times and shit, so you come on this time, then they come on this time, like, so they really know how a show work, because I've been touring and shit.
There you go.
So that's another reason why like they don't understand that yet because they haven't performed. Like you get to perform it. Like imagine trying to rap a song that's 2 minutes long where you punching a whole fucking time. Like
straight through.
You know, ain't nobody, and it's hard for me. Like even people like me. Like I'm watching the fans. Like they trying to learn. Like they knowing it. Yeah. But it's some parts they toning out, then toning back in, and toning out, and
they toning in and out with a punch at.
Exactly. You know, it's only so many bars that they can. You got the dough.
Rap straight through.
Okay, I had.
Tell sis to get it.
They about to come get it.
Yeah, that's cold though. I understand just what you're saying. Yeah. When you start performing live, you got to format your songs to work for a crowd.
Exactly.
I
understand. I started realizing that when I was performing, I'm like they fucking with the song. But my song 2 minutes and 30 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and it's like it's only
straight through.
Yeah, it's only so much they can remember. You know
I got you. Yeah.
They love the song. You can tell they love it though. Like they loving the song, but it's only so much that they can remember. So you damn near do need a hook on there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
bring
dope.
You back.
You the first young artist I ever heard say that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, they'll fight you about that hook, man. A lot of them don't want them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of respect it. I'd be like, wow, man, I didn't understand it. Because in the 90s, a song without a hook was incomplete for us.
Yeah.
We had to come back another day just to put a hook on it if it wasn't one on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And it's a different. So E, as far as music, just the whole world of entertainment, do you see yourself doing anything more than being an artist, or you just want to dig into being an artist?
No, I for sure want to do other stuff. Like, I really ain't got nothing too much in mind, but like if I got the opportunity shot at me, if it's something I'm fucking with, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like okay say like it's a movie or something that I can get like a small part in or some shit. I for sure.
Oh, you down to do that? Okay,
that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
Thinking outside the box, man.
Yep, heck yeah. So, and I see I'm noticing too. A lot of y'all doing a lot of traveling now.
Yeah,
it's the fan base is expanding. So a lot of where do you go a lot? Where you feel you get a lot of love at outside the state of Michigan.
Ohio. Sure.
Ohio, yeah,
Ohio.
Okay.
They love us. I feel like I fuck with Ohio too, cause like you know what I'm saying. Every time I go out there, they show me love. Anybody that show me love, or anywhere I go, I show love. I love, you know what I'm saying. I love it. Like it's hard not to fuck with the people that show you love. You know what I'm saying. So
that's a fact.
When I go to Ohio and shit like that, it be all love.
What up with you, brother? What up,
though,
yeah. If you'd come in here and sit behind us,
you want to come behind me?
Yeah.
It's Jay the producer too.
Jay the producer. What's happening with you, Jay?
He did a lot of my beats.
Okay, Jay. Welcome to the real spill, Jay. So you dropping them hot ass beats, huh?
Okay. What were some of the records he produced?
He did Go Yeezy. He did.
Okay. I just heard that. That's fire.
What else you do, Jay? You did a lot of beats. You did Brian Holland on the tape, new tape.
Yeah.
What else you do other than that? Like shit. What was that one freestyle? BTA freestyle.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with all that.
So he's stamped officially.
Yeah, I'm familiar with all that.
Stamped, man. That's what he's saying.
And he was the first person to record me too.
Oh wow!
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. Salute to that.
Okay, so producer and engineer.
That's how I met him.
Okay.
That's how I met Jay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
So what's on your future agenda, man? What you got coming up? Anything you want to share with the people or what you doing next? What's coming up next?
I'm gonna for sure drop a project towards the summertime, and then I plan on I'm gonna have some tours. Like a lot of the bigger artists is like out of the out of Michigan. They've been fucking with me lately, so I might fuck around and jump on somebody tour or some shit soon.
You want a name drop? You want to drop a name or two? Or any of them artists out there that's fucking with you? You can drop one or two.
Let me see. There's Rob09.
Okay.
He fuck with, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Sleazy. Who else? No Cap. He fuck with me.
Okay. Yeah.
Lil Tyler. Like it's a lot.
Y'all hearing Lil Tyler snapping.
Yeah.
Y'all see them possible collabs? Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Shit that he mentioned.
And you the collab with some you.
I collab with Tyler. I did shit with
yeah.
Star Benz. I did shit with Chicken P, that didn't drop yet.
Yeah.
I did
yeah.
shit with
Shout out to
Babyfxce
Chicken
Ray,
P.
didn't drop yet.
Okay. Babyfxce Ray and Babyfxce E. That's
Yeah.
hard. Okay.
Ain't that gonna be dope?
Yeah, yeah.
We definitely want an invitation for the next video shoot so we can come get a cameo.
Yeah, we need to shoot that. I'm a G.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot that shit.
Oh, speaking of that, Flint Town, they remixed it, redid that. He redid that I'm a G off the What's on My Mind album, man. And his business was so solid. I want to tell you that your label got with us. It was solid business on the up and up. For him to be so young, we gotta salute him on how his team take care of business because they was on it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, look, the only thing baby about him is his face. He a grown man and he handled grown business and he always stood on that. And I salute you forever, bro, because every time I put a call in, every now and then I'm careful with asking for favors because everybody busy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I called you, you always done pull it up, man. You've been the same guy from day one and I gotta salute that, man. Yeah. And I had to stop and tell you I appreciate that. But let me ask you one more thing. What's up? I want to know if, this your world. Whatever if you was somebody you really wanted to work with, anybody, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Anybody, dead or alive.
Trying to think.
Old or new?
Old or new?
Old or new, dead or alive. Anybody on this
artist, old artist, anybody.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what the mind is of E, who he would work with.
You know who would be hard? Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
okay.
That'd be hard.
Man, Wayne,
would be. That ain't hard.
Let Wayne hear that. He probably gonna tap in with you.
Yeah,
anyway.
that would
his
be.
His manager. I seen his manager. I was in L.A. His manager, I ain't even know who it was. He came up to me, dabbed my hand. He was like, "Nigga, you hard, blah blah." He said, I'm Lil Wayne manager, blah blah. That's hard.
Yeah. That's hard. Oh,
you the future, man. A lot of y'all guys, man. I'm so proud. As an artist that came up, man, I did it 35 years, right? Mm-hmm. When I see y'all, I love the way that y'all think independent. Y'all ain't waiting, sitting around. Y'all on the move, you know what I'm saying? Artists from our generation, man, we stayed still.
Yeah.
Y'all moving. And I respect that so much in the young era, man.
Yeah.
Where do y'all get that motivation from? To move and keep your feet moving.
I ain't gonna lie, like me, I really see it like it be other people motivating me. Like I said, all the other rappers I be fucking with, like I see them like move and move. I'm like, man, I gotta move like them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get out of town, I gotta get out of Flint. Like Flint, one thing I learned about Flint, bro, Flint's so small. It's so small that everybody like gets so comfortable because it's like it's so easy to learn. And once it's easy to learn, easy to like conquer type shit, it's like you feel comfortable. So that's why nobody live. That's why nobody leave, because it'd be like, like nigga, I feel comfortable here. Why would I go to Detroit? And I feel uncomfortable. Right. You be scared of feeling uncomfortable.
That's true.
Yeah, Flint, this town so small, you'll forget to bring a survival kit with you. Like you might leave in the cold without a coat on, jump in the car just knowing you good because you're close to anything.
But like he said, comfortability is a problem for us, because it was for our era.
Yeah.
Shit, we was comfortable as hell, nigga. Why we gotta leave Flint? Nigga, we got everything we want right here. We ain't gotta go nowhere, nigga. It's right here.
Yeah.
So he 100% with that one.
Man, I feel that's the key to progress and success, to stay uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To always push yourself.
What is your favorite city to go to? I'm saying, you say Ohio show you a lot of love, but what is your favorite place you've been, or where is a place you haven't been that you want to go?
I'd probably say my favorite gotta be, I got three favorite spots. I got Atlanta, Miami, Houston.
The party cities.
Yeah.
Three party cities.
I like them. I like them for sure.
And they all got great music scenes going on there too.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool in LA too. LA just a lot though. It's a lot. It'd be a lot when I'm out there.
That's where your label home at, right? It's in California?
They got
California and New York too.
Yeah. The main thing in New York, and then they got another one in LA.
Okay.
But the main one is.
So why you say it's so much to come with LA though? What about LA?
it's just a lot. Like, I don't know. It's just like I can't.
LA different though, ain't it?
Like another reason I say like my favorite cities because I can picture myself owning like some property out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't really picture myself owning no property in LA. Like it's just it's too much and it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, it is.
That's another reason I like Houston though, because like you can get some nice shit for a low price.
Atlanta too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but LA, you talk about 4 or 5 bands for a 1-bedroom apartment in LA.
Yeah, that's
a
rough.
month. That's renting $5,000-6,000 a month for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
just like New York. Like
that's rough. The average person in this city don't make that type of money to even pay that type of rent every month.
Nah,
that's crazy.
You got to have a different kind of job.
Yeah,
with that,
yeah, absolutely.
I feel him on Houston though. Mm-hmm. Houston a bad motherfucker for a black man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man, shit.
Yeah. Oh, I want to ask you about this too, E. So we got this whole culture going on in Flint, and I see a lot of the females. Hand me some of that candy too, man. Yeah, but we got a great culture going on, but the females, man. How you feel about we got room for the ladies in this type of music that we got going on coming out our city? Like, y'all feel like I see a lot of them. I see a lot of them doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just watching. I'm watching for the bubble up, trying to see what's gonna happen out here with them. And I just wanted
you want to see a big. What you saying? You want to see a big Flint artist female?
Yeah, we seem like
that blow up.
Y'all think we on the verge of that or having something like that happen?
Yeah, my cousin.
Who?
Kai.
Oh, Kai Hard. Yeah, hey, okay. Shout out to Kai Cozy. Kai Hard. I always thought Kai was dope.
Yeah.
So you say she the next one up?
Yeah, she hard.
Kai Hard. Kai dope.
We smacking like a motherfucker on the
No, we smacking on the mic. Everybody. Hey,
the mic and shit.
Hey, we didn't start eating them Flint corner store candy, man. It'll get you every time.
Bro.
But anyway, yeah, brother.
Yeah, Kai hard for sure though.
There's okay.
Yep, there's a few of them out there that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to get your view.
Like a lot of I don't be getting a lot of them like brought to my attention though. Like the Selena Rose, she hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if she been like I said, like I don't know if she been dropping or not. But they like a lot of them been coming to my attention. Or like a lot of female artists like really just don't be coming to my attention. Nobody send me nothing or I don't see it.
That's crazy. And now listen, you heard what he just said. Now, lady, female artists, the young female artists like Mars, all y'all hot artists that's girls. The band got a major deal with Atlantic Records. Yeah, you should at least be politicking with him.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing.
I know Portia though, she rap, she hard too.
Yep. Hey, shout out to Day Flint, A1. It's a bunch of them dope out there. A lot of times I think too, when you get I think sometimes artists, when they get the grooving and moving around, sometimes they might think too that people know. But they don't realize that sometimes you got to do a little bit more than just.
No, I mean, you got
to directly reach out to people sometimes.
When you got a young guy like him that's already officially locked in with major labels. If you don't do nothing but learn the game on how he moved to get close to the situation. Yeah. He in your hometown. You can't have that false pride where I ain't gonna, kiss a nigga ass. I ain't finna go ask the nigga about, what I mean? You gotta let that shit go. Yeah. If you trying to get on, you gotta fuck with niggas that's on.
Yeah. And then sometimes, one thing people gotta understand too, when you get an artist that's real, that got a lot going on and they busy, sometimes you gotta kind of work through that. It don't always be, an instant thing.
Right.
You gotta work through it and be a little patient. That's with everybody. Shoot, I'm sure that's even with you still with certain situations when you trying to, even though you got all the shit going on for you in your career, when you trying to step up and do something else, sometimes it take a little patience and you got to work through some shit. Yeah. To get where you need to go. Yeah.
So when you ain't in the studio making music or rapping, what do you do, to have fun in your pastime? What you like to do outside of the studio?
It really I don't know, I really just learn how to have fun around what I'm doing. For real.
The music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It feel like when you like in the entertainment business, it seems like everything you doing kind of gotta make sense to what you're doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you having fun, like, I feel like even like going to the club or whatever out of town, we go to the club, like, it's still like helping me as a rapper. Like,
Definitely. Also, I see what you're saying. You're saying even in your recreational shit, you use that to apply to your career too.
Yeah.
So everything is around, even if it's a party around your music.
Yep.
I got you. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's a dope way to see it though, right? Mm-hmm. So how do you avoid all the pitfalls, man? Like, cause when I got in the music industry, how old are you? About 21? 22. When I signed my first deal, I was 19. And it was so many pitfalls, man. Back then, man, everybody was using drugs and shit. You know, it was just so many holes to fall in. How do you avoid all the potholes?
Like with drugs.
I just gave that as an example, but drugs, bitches, all kind of shit is could be set up.
I feel like even me, like, you know, I be having my own shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody be having their little ups and downs and shit like that. But I don't know. I'm a strong-minded person. Like I do drugs, but I ain't addicted to none of them. You know
I got you.
Like I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking like it been like a month so far, 3 weeks for no reason. Like, I was like, man, I've been being a little too lazy. Like, I need to lay off the weed a little bit, and I'll just stop smoking. Okay. I'm gonna smoke again, but that just go to show, like, I really not, like, I'm so strong minded. I really can't get addicted to nothing. Like I don't know, can't nothing really like slow me down or stop me. Like, I realize I catch myself. I done caught myself a lot of times, like, I'm being too comfortable. I gotta get the fuck on. I gotta do this or
that's what I'm saying. How do
daily
you do
check?
That? How do you do that?
I don't let like it be like signs. You know how a nigga get a sign, they damn near don't even pay attention to it. I see a little sign, I'm like, man, that was a sign. You know what I'm saying?
You recognize it.
Yeah, I'll peep it real quick. Like, I'm on some bullshit. I didn't wake up one day and become a whole new person. Like, my mans and them, they were like I'll be like, hey bro, we about to go to Detroit, we about to do this, we about to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be it was like, this nigga just woke up and just on some whole nigga shit.
That's dope.
I be on that, don't I?
That's dope,
That's
though.
what I be on.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I'm serious,
that's what's
because
up.
you follow your own instincts, your own, you know.
Yeah. And a part of that too might come from, just because I know you a little bit more than the average person, you got a strong family too.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, you got good people around you, and that makes a difference too.
Yeah, my wife went to school with your mother.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my wife, she told me to tell you that today when I came home with you. Northwestern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to E-Mom too, man. She real good, down to earth people, man.
Yeah, you can tell he was raised by good people, man.
Very
'cause you
well
tell
respected in this city.
And his mannerisms and the way he speak, everything, you can tell he was groomed.
Yeah. And been like that since I met him. Ain't never changed. You know, I love that, man. Cause, you know,
it's rare, man. Because I usually talk to young guys, man. I done talked to some ignorant motherfuckers. Man, I had conversations with some young dudes that I couldn't even comprehend why they was talking to me how they was talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everything was violent.
Yeah.
They didn't have no outlook on nothing but killing.
Yeah.
They just want to kill. I'm like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
They just kill every day. God damn.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all understand. See that the way the new culture is from us being. Look, Lane, like we grew up in the streets of Flint too. Yeah. But you know, when you get older and you see how the way people move, how drastically it changed, it's a shock to our system.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I never thought I was gonna be that old nigga to talk about young dudes killing. Cause all I rapped about was killing shit.
Yeah.
See, when I was young, I understood killing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then when you get older and hear it, it don't hit you the same way.
Yeah.
No.
You dig what I'm saying?
Like I said, bro, it's just the niggas, like, it's niggas. It's the dumbass niggas that just want to do this shit because it's what's hot right now. Mm-hmm. And then it's the niggas like I said, it's the niggas I respect. Like, shit didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And then retaliation, shit like that. And then it is what it is at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got no choice but to respect it, because it's like, you supposed to, as a grown man, you supposed to stand on what you supposed to stand on.
That's right.
The niggas that be like reaching for the shit, like trying to get in just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit be lame as hell to me. Like, I could have been on some extra reach and shit trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
100.
You know what I'm saying? Only shit I do is like shit that happened to me.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no, man. It ain't worth it. You know, and you got. I think, the main thing with a lot of the young guys, man, you got to focus on what's important to you.
That's right.
What you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, do you want to do something that's going to lead to your success or your demise? I think ultimately
you got a lot of
think that way.
And you got a lot of young guys that'll see you and try to trick you off the streets.
Yeah.
See, cause you winning. You in a winning spot. You got niggas that ain't got shit to lose that'll try to trick a nigga off.
Yeah.
So it's a hard weave, man, for a young dude to, drip like you dripping and go around clowns.
And live in somebody else, because you live in a lot of other people's dream.
Yeah.
And some people will never accomplish it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that they won't get there.
It wasn't God didn't plan that for them.
It just wasn't in the books.
And I feel like when I do be like around niggas, like I feel like at the same time niggas can tell like by my energy, like I ain't going for nothing. You know?
There you go.
I ain't niggas that like you ain't just like it's gonna be a task trying to get like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get me off. Like I ain't just no easy nigga you can rob any of that shit. Like
there you go.
I ain't flying.
You from Flint for one, so I know.
And as long as you stay close to your circle, your people, your family, you don't let a lot of people in your circle. Keep your circle tight like you doing.
Okay.
'Cause that's the way to go.
You can tell when niggas not, you know what I'm saying? You can tell when niggas not really laying like that for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For
I
sure.
feel like niggas know, like.
For sure.
You can tell, man, you 10 toes down. We feel it.
Absolutely.
So, man, is there anything else you want to share with the people, man? We ain't going to take up too much more of your time. Anything else you want to share with the people?
I really ain't got nothing, gang.
Okay. Anything else you want to know?
Okay. Hey, at this moment, I just want to say I really appreciate you pulling up and, congratulations, man, for being one of the leaders of the culture of our music right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's so important right now. You hear, man, Flint has been, you live in the dream, the thing that a lot of us been talking about, complaining about, crying about. Do you know since the late 80s, early 90s, people just been like, man, we gonna get on the map one day where all the labels coming to us and all the people see what we doing, and we got this big movement of, our sound gonna get out there like Motown was. Y'all really living that shit now, man.
Yeah.
And you one of the leaders of that shit. So I just want to congratulate you, man, and thank you for being who you are, bro.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have happened to a better person.
And I second
God
that
know what
emotion.
he doing when he put it in certain people's hands, man.
Yeah.
You one of them ones, man.
Salute.
You a good example to a lot of people, man, who watching you, bro.
Yeah. Salute.
Love,
Keep it going.
Appreciate them.
Can you send my sons a shout out, Arian and Adair?
Shout out Arian and Dare, man.
All that I did that for y'all.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's the ones at the mall.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
good
up.
with y'all.
Yeah, man. Again, salute to you, brother. And thank you for coming out, man, kicking it with us, man. And I know our people going to appreciate it. We going to pump it, push it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know, that ain't nothing. It's all love.
Yeah. And we gonna get ready to tap up out of here. And as Cuz getting us, I'm gonna call Cuz right now and tell her to shut this thing off.
And make sure y'all share it, man. Hit that share button, man, and make sure y'all spread the love. Babyfxce in this bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go share right now.